Good afternoon, students. Today, in our video class, we are going to learn indefinite pronouns. They are very important when we are reading, speaking, talking about something that we don't want to specify who or what, where we are mentioning. But let's start. What are indefinite pronouns? Indefinite pronouns are used to talk about people, places, or things without saying exactly who we are talking about, where, or what they are. These indefinite pronouns are very important, as I already said, because they help us to talk in general without specifying directly, emphasizing to someone as a subject, for example, talking about the people or about a place or an object that we didn't mention. That's why it's important to mention that they always are followed by a singular verb. So a singular verb is important when we are talking about the following indefinite pronouns. Here we have a chart where they are showed the different ones we can use in our speaking, listening, reading, or writing. The first ones, pronouns ending in one and body, are used to refer to people. Yeah. So when we have one or body at the end of an indefinite pronoun, it means that we are talking about people. Then we can have those indefinite pronouns. Someone, somebody. These pronouns are always used in affirmative sentences. Continuing with talking about people, we have another ones. Anyone, anybody. These ones are used in questions or in negative sentences. As you remember, any we use for questions or negative. So with anyone, we are referring also to some people. Also, we have no one and nobody. So those are always used when we are expressing negative sentence or negative ideas. The other ones that mention everyone or everybody. So if you want, you can, this means that we are talking about a group of people, but they are, as we mentioned before, they are all in the singular verb or in the third person. Then we have pronouns ending in think. They are used to refer to things. Things like houses, university, or when we mention dogs, cats, food, any kind of thing. Something is the first one. Something, use it for affirmative sentences. Anything, use it for interrogative sentence or negative sentences. Nothing, only for negative sentences. And everything as a whole group. Also, another group of indefinite pronouns ending in where are used to refer to places, like somewhere, anywhere, nowhere, or everywhere. Though all of these indefinite pronouns are really, really important when we want to express our ideas. Here we have some examples. Those that ends in body or in one, so the meaning is the same. The lights are on. Somebody or someone is in the house. Turn off the radio. Nobody or no one is listening to it. If you see, the first example shows in the somebody because we are talking in affirmative sentences. In the second one, we say nobody or no one because we are talking in negative sentence. And here, this next sentence says everybody or everyone is watching the football game on TV, so as a group. In questions we have, is there anybody or anyone in the chemistry lab? So here, as is a question, we use any. And don't forget that anybody or anyone means the same thing. We can use both simultaneously. They are not different ones in meaning. Is there anybody in the chemistry lab? No, no one is there or no, nobody's there. Another negative sentence when we have a modal. I can't talk to anybody in the class, or I can't talk to anyone in the class. We are having an exam right now. Anybody can learn any language, but you must work hard. Here we are using this indefinite pronoun starting with any because they are it is used as subject directly and at the beginning of the sentence. In these other examples, we are going to talk about things or places. There isn't anything good on TV today. This town is boring. There is nowhere to go. We can't go anywhere this weekend. There is no money. Is there anything to eat? I'm hungry. Yes, there is something on the fridge. As you see, here any because it's a question and some is an affirmative sentence. I'd like to go somewhere nice to dance on Friday. In question, could you go anywhere on your last holiday? What would you like to drink? Anything is fine. I'm thirsty. Here you have other examples that you are going to read. And now we are going to start with the first activity you are going to do. In task 1, you are going to translate the following sentences. But don't forget that as you translate these sentences containing indefinite pronoun, you are going to translate the ideas, okay? You are not going to translate word by word, because if we translate word by word, so the meaning is going to be completely different. So that's why it's better if you translate the idea directly. Yeah, somebody's looking for you at the door, the house is empty, nobody is there at the moment, etc., etc. The next one, the task 2, says fill in the gaps with the indefinite pronoun. Fill in. So you have to complete here. You are going to write here the appropriate indefinite pronoun. So that's task 2. The next one is task 3. Read this article and do the activities. This is a TV commentary. Good evening, everyone. We're in front of the Palladium in Hollywood, and etc., etc., etc. So you are going to read, and then you are going to do these other activities. Find out synonyms and antonyms from these terms. Here you have some synonyms, and in the reading you are going to find the meaning. Yeah. Here we have antonyms, and also it's in the reading the meaning. Which word you use as antonym that means win. In exercise B, you have to read the text again and write down the indefinite pronoun. So you are going to write the indefinite pronoun. In exercise C, you are going to answer these questions according to the reading too. Everything is according to the reading in these 3 exercises. Well, so as we mentioned in the previous one, we have here the indefinite pronoun, which always we talk in singular, even if we talk about somebody or everything, or everybody, for example. Yeah. But also we have another ones which we use in plural, like both, many, others, several, few, or fewer. So these are always in plural. So the form of the verb must be in plural. From this other group, the form of the verb must be in singular or the third person. And here we have some indefinite pronouns which can be used in singular or in plural according to the context. None, some, more, most, any, and all. Yes, so it depends of the context, it depends of the idea in order to use singular or plural. So here as a summary, we have a group of indefinite pronouns which are the singular, the plural, or singular and plural. Another examples, yeah, so that you are going to study these indefinite pronouns in order to have more ideas, more more input, that we always use this. In our readings, they are present in order to express our ideas without mentioning specifically someone or something or somewhere.